There's a story that developed yesterday, and it was about a young lady who was murdered by this 41-year-old man because he refused to date her. He asked her for a phone number. He asked her for her phone number. She turned him down. He got so enraged that he pulls out a gun and he shoots and kills her. Now, the report says that, okay, the guy was caught and he got shot by the cops, but he lived. But anyway, this story got me to thinking about certain behaviors that I've seen from men, from black men to be exact. Friends of mine, old classmates that I had back when I was in school. See, back when I was in school, and I started thinking about this, after I heard about this story. But back when I was in school, I noticed a lot of erratic behavior from classmates and from certain friends of mine when it came to them being rejected by females. And it's strange because these guys would have outbursts. I seen dudes with tears in their eyes. I seen cats lash out at everybody else around them because they didn't know how to deal with rejection. And the thing is that, you would think that you would see this behavior from somebody who's maybe heartbroken because the girl that they were with, broke their heart some type of way during the relationship that they were in. But I'm not even much talking about guys that were in relationships with these particular girls in question. I'm talking about guys that were simply trying to maybe get a phone number or whatever, and they get rejected, and they would have these big emotional responses. And it's like, dude, you're acting like this over somebody that you shouldn't have any emotional connections to. And it's a trip because I had a particular friend of mine back in the days, and I used to hold his feet to the fire when it came to this kind of stuff because we would go to the club. This is like after I had graduated high school and all. I became a young man, just enjoying the nightlife. And I had a group of friends that I would like go to the clubs with or whatever. And I had one friend in particular. He would have these emotional responses when if a girl or a young lady turned him down. you know, from his advances, you know, he would do the typical, you know, oh, you ugly anyway. Or, you know, oh, you funny looking, funny built so and so. And I would hold his feet to the fire and I'd be like, man, look, if you felt that way about her, then why did you even try to talk to her? And his response would be, man, that just goes with it. That just goes with it. You know, that's part of the game. That's part of the sport. That's part of the sport. So in his eyes, having these emotional responses and talking all of this noise when he got turned down was just part of it. You know, I mean, it's funny because a lot of these cats that you see walking around here trying to be all rough and tough and walk around and act like they just don't give a damn. When it comes to females, when it comes to women, I'm talking about these dudes' feelings are as fragile as a dish in a china shop. Straight up. I've seen it time and time again. There's a lot of cats out here who are good at fronting. You know, when it comes to their inner feelings. And, you know, if you just pay attention, some of these same old fools that walk around here with their chests out like they just the hardest thing since, you know, the Rock of Gibraltar. These are the main ones that have these old emotional outbursts and just have the inner workings of a young schoolgirl when it comes to their feelings being hurt. I mean, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. That's all I can say. A lot of these clowns be fronting big time. Which brings me to this story. You know, this is a sad story. I mean, this young lady lost her life because this guy couldn't take rejection. 41 years old. 41 years old. So we're talking about somebody who has done a little living at this point, that haven't come to grips with their own emotions, to where this guy felt the need to take it to the ultimate place, take it to the highest plateau, and decided to kill this woman because she rejected his advances. I mean, look, I don't think that these people knew each other at all. From what I gather from the story, they were strangers. You know what I mean? They were strangers. So this dude got that emotional over a person that he had absolutely nothing to do with. She was a stranger to him before, and you know, she's a stranger to him now. I mean, she's dead and gone, but he didn't know this woman. And he was so emotional that she turned down his advances. He asked her for like her number or something. She tells him no. And this dude got so upset that he kills her. I mean, man, are you kidding me? This is, you know, we've all heard the word simp thrown around through the years. Look here, there are simps and then there are simps. This guy here is a class A, hands down simp to do something like that over being rejected. Like I say, some of these dudes, they walk around like they just tough. Inside, a scared little boy. You know, this, and see, cats like this, they get on my nerves. Because these are the guys that's out here that makes it harder on the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of guy that's an example of why relations between black men and our black women are so strained. Because of actions like this. On top of all the other issues we have. We got suckers like this. You know? That will kill. I mean, just think about it. He killed this female because she didn't want to give him her number. Man. And you know, this dude is 41 years old. We're not even talking about a youngster. We're not talking about some young punk, so to speak. We're talking about an old punk. 41 years old, man. Just an embarrassment. An embarrassment to the black community, man. And you know, that leads me into one of the points that I wanted to make about this whole scenario, because if I'm not mistaken, there was a story that was similar to this that happened a few months ago where this young lady turned this dude down and he killed her. I think he wounded like her fiance and somebody else got hurt. I think I did hear a story about that because she turned him down. Man. Oh, and then there was the story of the, okay. You have the story of the cop that was raping all those black women that got sentenced to like 100 years in jail, something like that. Daniel Holtzclaw. I don't just know his name. And then you have the story of the young lady that those 6 dudes was trying to rape the other day. Now, the point I want to make off of all of these stories is this right here. Black ladies, black women, black females. If you remember, I hope y'all haven't forgotten that you guys are supposed to be the least desired women on the planet. Out of all groups, all other groups of women, you take all groups, white, Asian, Latina, Indian, I mean, whatever you can think of, out of all the groups of women on the face of this planet, black women are supposed to be the least desired. You guys are so undesirable that you will get killed for turning somebody's advances away. You will get your life taken away from you If you refuse to give somebody your number, that's how undesirable you guys are. This type of thing happens because nobody wants you. You're a black woman, so you're on the bottom of the totem pole. You would get your life taken away if you turn somebody down. That's how undesirable you guys are. That's how undesirable our women are. You would get killed for turning a guy down. If he asks you for your number, you tell him no, he'll take your life. Nobody wants y'all. But you have stories like this. You see, that's why you don't pay attention when you have these so-called studies and this research, this so-called research that's done by the dominant society. And y'all know what I'm getting at. Y'all know who and what I'm talking about when I say the dominant society. See, that's why you don't listen to stuff like that. Because it's been proven time and time again that there has been a repeated effort to make black people look bad and to make black people feel bad about themselves. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all are the least desired women, but y'all have clowns like this that will take your life from you if you don't give them your phone number. That's how undesirable you guys are. Boy, I tell you. Public Enemy said a long time ago, don't believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let y'all marinate on that for a while. And y'all get back to me. That's what I'm supposed to believe. I'm supposed to believe that y'all are the least desired. But you'll get your life snatched away from you if you turn down a guy's advances. Man, please. I have nothing else to say. Y'all have a good day.